Well, it is a not so pretty day today, but beggars can't be choosers. So we're gonna try to get as much as we can done in between rain showers. It's basically supposed to rain all day, and it's been raining pretty darn hard so far, but let's go check out what we've got to do. So as you can see, we're changing the stairway to heaven. I know a lot of you all commented, and I haven't made it to comments yet, way behind on comments, but you guys commented I made a mistake and I put that top step over top of this floor. Well, the reason for that is I shot, yes, it's a mess in here. You can comment on the mess, but it's not going to change the mess at this point. It will here shortly, but right now, we're trying to get to the point where we can get this thing under roof. But I took up my laser and I shot in here, and I don't know if I changed something I don't remember changing months ago or what, but my memory told me that I needed that top 2x12 to be 1 inch taller than that subfloor because of what I had to do in here to level this floor. Well, I needed some, but I didn't need that much. So we're going to remount the stairway to heaven, and we're going to take this 2x12 off, or 2x8 off. We're going to throw a 2x12 in there, so it'll still be a header. It's still going to be attached to the floor system behind it and the boards behind it, and I'll show you guys that here in a minute. But I reset up my laser and shot all this up here, and it's a totally different dimension than what I remembered, so I needed less. So we're going to move that down, and then by the time we bring the bottom steps up to these steps, which will feed this top portion, we will end up at the right height for the finished floor height in here. So not for sure what I was remembering, but I remembered it wrong. We're going to get the rest of these nails out here in this 2x8, put that 2x12 in, slide the stairway to heaven back in, nail it off, and we'll be done. So that shouldn't take that long. It's just a matter of pulling nails and making a couple of cuts and making a board for it. So let's get that going. Okay, we got stairway to heaven pushed back and at the right elevation now. We cut our lines in our subfloor You can see them coming down the 2x12 right there. We've got to notch out these, the double, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 joists. We're going to install 2 doubles. We're going to add a joist to that one to make it a double. But before we do that, we got everything marked out up there. We're going to finish framing this wall over, close this wall off. Then we're going to frame in our next platform that goes here, as that will give us a good working platform to cut that joist out, drop this wall down, install our second header, and start making our way to the base of the stairwell to heaven. So that's the next step. Finish framing out that wall and frame out that short wall. Let's do it. Whew, well, that's it for today. We got the rest of those walls framed up. We got that wall notched out. We got our king studs and jack studs for the double joist that's going to run all the way over to that staircase there. Both sides. We got our platform started. I just toe nailed it in. I guess I should say just regular nailed it in to get the first two 16-inch on center. I didn't want to put that one on there yet because I'm going to cut that. Let's get down there and I'll show you what I mean. I don't like this 90-degree corner here, so we're going to cut this at an angle. As long as I put an angle on it so that we don't have this square corner right here. If we have a square corner right up here, I'm not concerned about that at all. But this kind of gets you guys a visual, and yes, we do have a few floor joists that we have to cut out, which we knew we were going to have to cut out, but these are going to be easier to cut out than down there. At least, maybe I shouldn't have said that. We're going to run a 2x4 horizontally on the end of a jack stud, both sides, and then we'll notch those out one at a time, hopefully get them off of there easily, and we'll work our way back to where our cut stops, where that top wall will be framed out and then come down on top of this platform, and in between the two walls will be the finished stairway to heaven. Well, it is a very cold, beautiful day. We are back at the castle. My goal is to get through the subfloor and get this area connected to those, at least with stringers, or at bare minimum, the floor joist cut out, the double joist installed that our stringers will mount to once all this is out of the way, so that when we come back, we can frame in this wall all the way to the top, all the way out, and we can start getting our rafters on here. We can get this thing under roof, because we tell you, winter's here. It's here to stay. We got to get this thing going. Okay, now you guys have a really good visual. You remember from the last video, this platform comes out, the treads will set right flush with the face of this wall on the other side, and then they'll run up and connect to the stringer you see right there, which is the stairway to heaven. So we're going to move this one joist back that small distance. We're going to double it up to make that a double joist, so it's a supporting joist, and then the stringers will connect from this platform to that double joist. So what we're going to do right now is support those joists with the T-jacks that we made. These 2x4s will go right underneath of those 2x12s, and they'll hold them up so that we can cut them off, and we can move this one roughly 1.5 inches back, and then we'll make that a double. You ready?
Yeah.
You sound so excited.
Been a long day.
Yeah, and it's cold. You're dressed like it's freezing to death out here. All I'm wearing is a hoodie.
All day. I've been outside all day.
Excuses. All right, let's get some teas in.
Yeah, when you're in 17 degrees.
All right, know I explained earlier we were going to move that joist, but I've changed my mind. We're going to make this joist the double joist. Eric is putting some screws in that current joist so we can take the 2 hangers off, the one on each end, and we're going to double up that joist. And then we're going to run our 2x12 header from the wall that's going to support the headers all the way over to that, which will then be a double joist. So every 1, 2, 3, 4 joists will be supported by a double header on both sides. And you guys got to remember, that is nothing but attic space over there and nothing but attic space over here. That is not living space. There will never be weight on there, but there will be wall weight. Uh-oh, we just lost electricity. That's not good. We'll figure that out here in a minute. There will be wall weight from the top of the tower spanning across all of those joists, across this double header, over to the ICF wall. So that's the only weight we'll have here is 1 vertical wall. The rest of it's just attic space. So those floor joists are really just space savers. Space takers is what they are. But Eric's gonna get those screws in. I'm gonna go figure out what's going on with the electricity. We'll be back. Well, here goes nothing. We're gonna take this double joist up, attach it to the joist that's there that's screwed to the skirt board, and then put our double joist hanger on. You ready for this shenanigans?
Here we go.
Don't be a ball. Can't wait.
Watch yourself.
What's it doing that for?
The bottom one's shorter than the top.
Oh.
Now this will just stay in my pocket.
So we're going to have to grab it at the same time. My plan, Eric, is to flip it up onto my shoulder, walk up the ladder. Okay, so I couldn't give you guys an update earlier because the camera was acting absolutely crazy. We got this double joist in. I'm sure you heard me talk about how we were going to put it up there. Well, it was almost an epic fail. And the camera died. So we didn't get that. But doubles in both sides. We have one more double to put in. And we'll be able to put our top 2x treads on here and get our stringer going to the top. So that's the update for tonight. That's the work we got done. Hopefully you guys enjoyed what little bit you did get to see. And as always, like, comment, subscribe.